Imagine this, a morning at the age of 87. You make your tea, step out onto the porch to admire the blooming flowers, then take a leisurely walk around the garden. No walker, no painkillers, no need to rely on anyone. Sounds far-fetched? This is happening every day in Japan. Why are so many Japanese people still healthy, sharp-minded, and joyful well into their 90s, even past 100? Do they have special genes? Not necessarily. Many studies have shown that it's actually how they eat and how they live each day, gently, consistently, and with deep appreciation, that holds the true secret. In this video, I'll share with you 5 simple eating habits that Japanese people have practiced for generations, not a strict diet, nor expensive remedies. Just small, powerful changes you can start applying at home today. If you've ever asked yourself, can I live healthy and happy at 70 or 80? Then this video is for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your loved ones. You might just be the one who inspires someone to begin their journey to better health, starting today. Number 1. Eat until you're 80% full. Learn to stop before it's too late. Do you remember the last time you ate so much that you had to lean back in your chair, clutching your stomach and gasping for air? In a quiet corner of Japan, where elderly men and women still walk, grow their vegetables, and live joyfully well into their hundreds, people have discovered a different way of eating, gentler, smarter, and more sustainable. This method is called Hara Hachi Bu, a short phrase, but an entire philosophy of life. Eat until you're about 80% full. It's not a strict diet, doesn't require cutting out any food groups, and there's no calorie counting involved. Instead, it teaches moderation, mindfulness, and most importantly, how to listen to your own body. The reasoning behind it is simple, though often overlooked. It takes about 20 minutes from the time you begin eating for your brain to register that you're full. During that window, if you eat too quickly, your stomach ends up receiving more food than it needs, leading to bloating, fatigue, acid reflux, and over time, quiet weight gain. In Okinawa, the place with the highest number of centenarians in the world, people don't rush their meals. They eat slowly, chew thoroughly, sometimes pausing during meals to chat and breathe. Children there are taught the phrase Hara Hachi Bu as a gentle reminder at every meal, like telling themselves, "Stop while there's still time." Elders in Okinawa don't live long because of supplements, but because of their restraint in every meal. Hara Hachi Bu doesn't mean you have to throw away the rest of your food. Just divide your meal into 10 parts. Eat about 7 or 8, and save the rest in the fridge. No one is forcing you to clean your plate. That pressure comes from habit, not necessity. A study published in Current Obesity Reports, 2018, shows that although it wasn't designed specifically for weight loss, Hara Hachi Bu helps regulate weight naturally because it focuses on mindful eating, not eating based on emotions or routine. This habit also helps stabilize blood sugar, reduces the risk of acid reflux, avoids that heavy, sluggish feeling, and significantly improves digestion. Those who follow Hara Hachi Bu also tend to snack less and sleep better at night. A 2021 study published in Frontiers in Neuroendocrinology also found that this method improves emotional eating patterns, especially helpful for those dealing with stress, anxiety, or mild emotional disorders, which are quite common after age 60. I want you to picture a peaceful dinner, soft lighting, no TV sounds. You eat slowly, chewing thoroughly, savoring the sweetness of steamed carrots, the richness of potatoes, the aroma of hot vegetable soup. Midway through, you set your spoon down, take a deep breath, and realize, I'm satisfied. Not stuffed, just enough. Gentle. No pressure. No forced restriction. If you want to start today, here are a few things you can try right at home. Switch to smaller plates. Chew each bite at least 15 times. Turn off the TV during meals, and aim to stop eating when you feel about 70 to 80% full. Don't worry about the rest. Just store it in a container for your next meal. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet. Just learn to stop before it's too late. Eating until 80% full isn't just a way to live longer, it's a way to live lighter, happier, and more mindfully every day. Number 2, don't overlook plant-based protein, especially from soy. When we talk about getting enough protein, most people, especially in the West, immediately think of beef, chicken, or eggs. For many, a meal without meat feels somehow incomplete. But if you step into a small kitchen in Japan, particularly in Okinawa, where many people stay healthy into their 90s and even hundreds, you'll see a very different picture. Not steak, but a warm bowl of miso soup, a few slices of soft tofu, or a serving of natto, fermented soybeans with their distinctive flavor. Soy-based foods are a cornerstone of the Japanese diet, not because they're vegetarians, but because they understand the nutritional power of this small but mighty bean. Soy contains all essential amino acids, making it a complete protein, just like meat. But it's easier to digest, less inflammatory, and comes with a host of added benefits. Healthy carbohydrates that sustain energy, good fats that support heart health, and especially a natural ability to balance hormones, thanks to compounds called isoflavones. According to a major study in Japan, people who consumed mostly plant-based protein instead of red and processed meat tended to live longer on average. They also had lower rates of heart disease, high blood pressure, and cancer. Interestingly, the benefit didn't come from cutting out meat completely, but from making plant foods like beans, lentils, whole grains, and soy the foundation of their meals. Dr. Frank Hu, chair of the Department of Nutrition at the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, once said, "To live longer, we should replace red and processed meats with healthy, plant-based sources of protein. This way of eating isn't just good for the body, it's good for the planet." You don't need to switch to a fully vegan diet. You just need to rebalance. Try a lunch with soy milk, add tofu to your stir-fry, or simply swap out today's red meat for a bowl of miso soup with silken tofu and seaweed. Small changes like these, when repeated weekly, can bring about big shifts in your body. More stable energy, easier digestion, less joint pain, and muscle mass that doesn't fade with age. What's especially worth noting is that plant-based protein, particularly from soy, also supports healthy weight loss. Not through extreme dieting, but by helping you feel full longer, reducing snack cravings, and keeping blood sugar stable, something extremely important after age 50. Remember, this isn't a revolution. You don't have to cut out meat completely. But if you can swap in tofu, soy milk, or miso for 2 to 3 meals a week, that's already a big step forward. Start gently and let your body feel the difference. If you've ever thought soy is just a side dish, maybe today is the time to reconsider. That humble little food might just help you walk farther, sleep better, and live many more healthy years without needing a cabinet full of supplements. Number 3. A gift from time, fermented foods, and the protective shield for your digestive system. If you've ever visited a traditional market in Japan, you'll easily come across a small stall lined with colorful jars of pickled vegetables, packs of fermented natto, bottles of soy sauce brewed from soybeans, or light brown miso packets fragrant with roasted bean aroma. These aren't side dishes, as many assume. They're an essential part of the daily menu, and even considered Japan's silent secret to longevity. For the Japanese, fermented foods aren't just meals, they're natural remedies aged over time. Dishes like miso, natto, tsukemono, Japanese pickles, shoyu, soy sauce, menma, fermented bamboo shoots, or even shiokara, fermented squid, are rich in beneficial microorganisms, commonly known as live probiotics, that help balance the gut microbiome, support digestion, and enhance nutrient absorption. When the digestive system runs smoothly, everything else in the body improves along with it. Sleep quality, daily energy, immune function, and even mood. Many Japanese believe that a bowl of miso soup in the morning doesn't just warm the belly, it guides the digestive system into alignment. That's because the natural probiotics in fermented foods help restore gut flora, regulate the stomach, and speed up the food processing cycle. As a result, issues like constipation, bloating, digestive disorders, or even inflammation of the intestines are significantly reduced. This is why many Japanese people, even well into their 70s and 80s, still enjoy their meals, rarely rely on digestive enzymes, and seldom suffer from the sensation of feeling full, no matter what they eat. A study published in the Journal of Functional Foods also found that fermented soy products like natto not only improve digestion, but also help regulate blood pressure, reduce cholesterol, and protect cardiovascular health, especially among older adults. However, what makes the Japanese approach to fermented foods truly special isn't just what they eat, but how they eat it. They place great emphasis on hygiene and safety throughout the fermentation process, believing that a food is only truly delicious if it is safe for health. Beneficial microbes can only do their job when cultivated under clean and proper conditions. You don't have to eat natto every day to reap the benefits. You can start with simple steps. Add a spoonful of miso to warm water in the morning. Eat a few slices of naturally fermented pickles without preservatives. Or simply choose traditionally brewed soy sauce over industrial types. The key is consistency, just as the Japanese have done, adding a little each day, so the beneficial bacteria in your gut are nourished like a living garden. When your digestive system is in balance, you'll notice the difference. No more sluggish afternoons, no more bloated, restless nights. It all starts with a jar of miso, a gentle meal with a bit of pickled vegetables, and a tradition the Japanese have upheld for hundreds of years. No rush. Just let time and the microbes do their work. Number 4. The purple of longevity. Okinawan sweet potatoes and nature's supercharged energy. Across the sun-drenched landscapes of Okinawa, known as the Island of Longevity, there's a humble, inexpensive food that appears in nearly every meal: the Okinawan purple sweet potato. With its beige skin and vibrant lavender-colored flesh, this root vegetable stands out not just for its color, but as a symbol of vitality and long life on the island. Okinawan purple sweet potatoes are often confused with the more common purple sweet potatoes found across Asia, but the key difference lies in the skin. The Okinawan variety has a beige exterior, while the Asian type has a purplish-brown one. And the difference goes far beyond appearance. It's deeply rooted in their nutritional value. The richly purple flesh contains an exceptionally high amount of anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that give the potato its distinct color. Anthocyanins have been shown to fight aging, improve blood pressure, protect the heart, and reduce cancer risk. In fact, according to a comparison by Healthier Steps, Okinawan sweet potatoes have up to 150% more antioxidants than blueberries, often hailed as the king of antioxidants. Beyond anthocyanins, Okinawan sweet potatoes are packed with vitamin A, B6, C, manganese, potassium, and fiber, all essential for supporting immune health, strong bones and joints, and stable metabolism, especially after age 50. People in Okinawa typically eat these purple sweet potatoes as a snack or dessert, simply, with no sugar, no frying. A steamed potato, soft with a gentle sweetness and a subtle honey aroma, delivers long-lasting energy without spiking blood sugar. This is a healthy carbohydrate, not one that causes weight gain, but one that helps you feel full longer, curb sweet cravings, and maintain a healthy weight. It's no coincidence that this root vegetable was once featured on Oprah Winfrey's show and ranked among Dr. Mehmet Oz's top 5 superfoods. But the most important point is, to the Japanese, purple sweet potatoes aren't a trend, they're a tradition. They've been eating this root for hundreds of years, a little each day, as an essential part of life. You don't have to go to Okinawa to enjoy its benefits. Just look for purple sweet potatoes at your local market or any variety with purple flesh available in your region. Steam them and enjoy them as an afternoon snack or a dessert alternative to cake. If possible, eat the skin after washing thoroughly, as it's rich in fiber and valuable micronutrients. Start with 1 potato, natural sweetness, gentle color, and a quiet strength that helps you live a little lighter every day. You may be surprised that something so simple could make such a lasting difference to your health and longevity. Number 5. Living gently. The inner philosophy of longevity. The Japanese are renowned for their long lifespans, but what the world admires even more is the quality of life they maintain in their later years. It's not about strict diets or high-intensity workouts, but about a deeply Japanese way of living. Gentle, harmonious, and meaningful. They don't just live long. They live joyfully, purposefully, and deeply connected. One of the key elements lies in the philosophy of ikigai, the reason to wake up each morning with a positive spirit. For the Japanese, longevity doesn't mean simply extending existence. It means living each day to the fullest. Whether it's tending a small garden behind the house, brewing a morning pot of tea, or chatting with an old friend under the trees, they find meaning in the smallest of moments. Unlike the fast-paced rhythm of the West, the Japanese are more serene. They eat mindfully, paying attention to flavor and feeling, eating slowly, chewing thoroughly, savoring each meal like a ritual. They don't eat while scrolling on their phones, nor do they rush through lunch as a task to check off. Every meal is a moment of connection, with themselves and with others. They also don't force themselves into grueling workout sessions. Instead, the Japanese choose gentle yet sustainable activities. Walking, gardening, biking, or simply taking the stairs instead of the elevator. These small daily movements help maintain flexibility and stable blood circulation, both crucial after age 50. Another notable practice is the short midday nap, something many Japanese consider essential for recharging and mental restoration. Just 15 to 20 minutes of rest during the day can improve memory, concentration, and reduce afternoon fatigue. And beyond the physical, the Japanese nurture their mental well-being by staying connected to their communities. They regularly meet friends, join clubs and interest groups, or simply keep close ties with neighbors and loved ones. The sense of belonging, of being heard and seen, is one of the most powerful antidotes to loneliness, a growing threat to senior health worldwide. Finally, there's one simple yet defining feature of the Japanese lifestyle: being in harmony with nature. A morning spent in soft sunlight, an afternoon tending to plants on the porch, or just a quiet stroll in the park. These small moments help reconnect with the natural rhythm of life, regulate emotions, and relieve stress in profound ways. Living well isn't a race. It's a long journey, where each day you choose to live a little more gently, slow down to feel, simplify to enjoy, and go deeper to experience life fully. If there's one lesson the Japanese can teach us about aging, it's this: live slowly enough not just to live long, but to live deeply. Thank you for taking the time to listen and join us on this journey to uncover the secrets of healthy, long living from the Japanese. I hope that even a small change, like eating more slowly, adding tofu to your dinner, or sipping a bowl of miso soup in the morning, will bring you positive and lasting improvements. Wishing you peace, good health, and the ability to find joy in every everyday moment. If you found this video helpful, please click like, share it, and subscribe to the channel to help spread health and wellness to even more people.